per se, but I think he's just gonna lose interest in it eventually. Like he always finds something like incredibly new or whatever, and he just like goes crazy for it. It's like when he learned that he had like Norse ancestry, like all he would ever talk about was Vikings. Like he came over to Tyler's like end of the year party or whatever, like last year I think, and just like any conversation, he somehow found a way to bring up the Vikings. It's crazy. Any conversation, it always got slipped in.
Now it's like hella annoying because now it's just like, seize the means of production. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a child.
Then somehow, like an untrained army of peasants is going to do it. That's just what I don't get. Like, random people with no military background or experience are expected to seize means of production from, like, highly trained soldiers.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
Neither do I.
I mean, maybe they could do it eventually, but it would not be this quick takeover. It would just be absolute violence.
In support for something like that, especially in a country like America, would take years of like social conditioning to collectivism. Like you would have to get rid of the Constitution, which pretty much is an incredibly individualistic document.
Right.
So you have to get rid of like certain parts in that give the person a right to believe and think and all that. Then you're going to have to start telling them that no, it's got to be this way and that's the only way, and you have to kill people who don't believe in that way, which is definitely not like what we're founded on. So it's all just about culture. It's a culture war. It's not really so much of a war that you can fight with bullets. I don't think that
you got to fight with policy and just cultural, like you said, conditioning. I mean, at the same time, the conditioning of a culture is much harder to do. Especially when our society already has those values of freedom and freedom of opportunity, or equality of opportunity. So, I mean, in that regard, you could say that people who believe that, everyone should be collectively, equal. When you have people like that, you have some that will be, like, we're going to enforce this shit, ones that want to use the military. And then you have people who are like, let's do this voluntarily. We should be able to set up our own, communities like this, communes in that sense. We should be self-sufficient.
Those people are going to get killed off because they don't want to be part of the collective.
Well, that's the thing. It's the collective that that depends on other areas of the world. Like, I think that's why the Soviet Union lasted for so long. It was such a big fucking territory. You had all these resources, and at the same time, you had people fighting over these resources beforehand. So, once you're united under one state, it's easier to have access to those resources. That's why, the Commerce Clause of our Constitution allows for that. Allows for the regulation of that commerce, so we can, take people's resources from the other states and give them to the people of the other states. Especially with Idaho too. Like, we consume a lot of like federal money in comparison to what we actually put out. Our economy is so small compared to other ones that we just don't compete, and we're the ones who are actually taking from the federal government. And it's really ironic because we're a red state and we're against big government, But for sure, it's funny. Yeah, Jesus, man. Rexy. Oh my God, I got my puppy in here. Rexy, come here. Rexy. Oh my God, bitch. Oh fuck. She hit her head on the desk. That's funny. But yeah, I've been trying to study for my Unit 2 test in my national government class. It's pretty cool. But yeah, tell me more about you have like a political philosophy class. Tell me more about that.
I don't have a political philosophy class. I was the one with the military history class.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So far, my favorite class. I think Darwin's the one with the political philosophy.
Okay, I want to talk to him about that. Fucker, he needs to get in here.
Do Dude, I'll go privately message all of them right now.
Awesome. Let's see here. Darwin.
See, Tristan saw the hangout. Just not doing anything about it.
Right. Let's see here. Darwin.
See, Tristan saw the hangout. Just not.
Oh, geez. Okay. Ooh, look. Awesome. All right. So we're broadcasting live at the same time, by the way.
Live to where?
Just to YouTube. I set up this hangout so I can get some other people from online too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Political ideology. Awesome.
We have one viewer.
And
I have
what's
no
it-
idea who it is.
Well, since I've got time, I'm going to do some of my own personal projects.
Cool.
Ugh. If you ever got any good topics to just randomly spit out there, then feel free to throw them.
Yeah.
Would you hear about that new, it's like some underground way of giving racial slurs under, like, without anyone noticing?
A way of doing what?
So you use code words for racial slurs instead, like Google, like Googles, like saying, "Oh, those Googles over there." It's like you're supposed to use it on the internet for like Facebook and stuff because they're just really cracking down on that. And so someone just randomly starts randomly yelling Googles and like referring to people as Googles. That's an underground term for the N-word.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think Yahoo's is like supposed to be like beaners or something, and then and then I'm
Being
gonna
is
look
like
right
Asian,
now.
right?
Ah,
Being is like Asian, right?
no, that's a Mexican thing. I think Chink is Asian.
I wonder if I could get Brett Keane to come in here. Probably
Oh
not.
God, don't do it. Please don't do it.
I could try.
I'd have to go and then I'd have to record this and show it to my friend Charlie because he's a huge, like, Amazing Atheist fan.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious though.
for sure.
Like,
I don't
have
know.
a real debate against an atheist, and we need your help right now, Brett Keane. We really do.
We're gonna bring an atheist situation. These individuals having a situation over here. It's just sitting there, situation.
Individual situation.
Individual situation. It's not unusual. I'm just kidding. The song's already taken. Damn it. Yeah, but this election's totally going to shit, and I love it. I don't think I'll vote because I want a low voter turnout, but at the same time, I do want like some fucking like here's what I really want to have happen. I want to have, just as many people who vote for Hillary vote for Trump, and at the same time have just as many people that are voting for, like, say some like non-existent candidate, like say Mickey Mouse. Just have everybody vote, something different, and then maybe one of those fringe candidates that maybe exists or doesn't exist will win, and then the whole political system will just be shaken, and we'll have to realign. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we definitely not have a two-party system anymore. Well, maybe we still would, simply because our Constitution just makes it that way almost. The way that people are elected in the first and second articles of the Constitution, like the way people are elected, it just allows perfectly for a two-party system. But if you want those third parties in there, we got to make a new one, or at least adjust our current Constitution.
Definitely. Well, Well, what part of the Constitution are you talking about that would need adjustment?
I'm talking about Articles 1 and 2, with the way that senators and representatives are elected. Well, not senators aren't elected. Well, they're
I'm
not supposed to
very
be
much
elected.
so against like career politicianing. I don't think it should be a job. I think it should be an elected position for an allotted amount of time.
Yeah.
Definitely shouldn't be something that you can just live off of. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, I think instead of voting for like a certain party or something like that, you should vote for the candidates that are from different parties, and just do a proportional representation system, kind of like they do in Europe, So you have like fucking 6 or 7 parties that have seats.
I had a theoretical idea that I tossed around on Facebook at one point in time. That like I just like went to random chat groups and just like threw it out there. If instead of electing single representatives to oversee the entirety of our government, if you elected specific officials to head specific departments of the government, so you would have someone who is. Hold on.
I'll be right back. I
Okay,
gotta
never
get
mind.
some.
All right, what?
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some tomato soup. God damn. Sucks being a really fucking unknown YouTuber.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's this one, CJ the Skeptic. CJ the Skeptic, yo.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
you're
the
right.
endorsement of Braden Hawkins. CJ the Skeptic, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was interesting.
Hey, I have one viewer. Oh, it's him.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna like get onto this. And then, do you know how I can like? Wait, hold on. Oh, huh. Social Democrat says I clicked on it, but it won't load. It's just a black screen.
Fuck you, it's not a black screen.
Yeah, it's a white screen. Fucking white supremacist piece of shit. Hold on, no one say anything for right now. White supremacist piece of shit. Hold on, no one say anything for right now. God damn, okay, I'm trying to figure out if I can like try and mute that try and mute the video while at the same time having the volume on this on, but I don't think I can.
I think you can mute it. You can mute the video, right? With in YouTube.
I don't think you can.
I think you can mute it. You can mute the video, right? With
Wait, I think I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. I was just gonna keep the live chat on, just so in case anyone said anything cool. But
yeah, no. No. I'm live. You're live.
as I was saying though, I tossed around the idea of so instead of electing a single official to oversee the entire government, you would elect specific or team of officials, or just random specific officials that would head certain departments of the government. So one would deal with economic and social problems. So if the economy is crap, you'd have these people start talking, or you'd have this guy trying to point some stuff together and see how that goes. And then if we're having some foreign relations and military things, you'd have someone that you would call for that, or someone that you'd vote that would oversee that. And then I can't remember what the third one was specifically. Yeah, I had
Pretty
that
interesting.
idea for a while, and I still kind of think that would probably be a better alternative than electing a president.
Honestly, I think it would, because the president always is going to pick people who, he has political favors for. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like if he's not, like if he gets elected, with the support of certain people in the government, with the benefit that he'll be able to appoint them, like that's kind of shady, at least to me.
Definitely.
I don't know how the federal government works, or the executive branch at least, is pretty weird. That's why you just got to abolish the government.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God, TV, radio.
Well, I'm gonna watch some ungrateful piece of shit give a reasoning why we shouldn't vote. Fucking trash.
Vote in IRL. So they're basically just trying to get YouTube users out to vote, those who live in the United States. And it's a pretty interesting campaign because it's not very I don't know, the responses aren't so positive. I think it was like 60% dislikes on one of their featured videos.
This guy doesn't even know what he's talking about.
I was just reading stats off of YouTube about these videos. Yeah, that video is just about like the fucking the whole campaign that YouTube is taking to get people out to vote. And I'm just dissing on it. I'm just like, yeah, fuck that.
Wonder how interesting that would be to get Brett Keane on here.
I'd probably get more viewers.
Dude,
for sure.
try it. Then tell Amazing Atheist to send people over here. I mean, I don't generally like the guy, but still, it'd be pretty funny.
I kind of want to get like, fucking, what's his name? I want to get G-Man over here. I don't know if you know who G-Man is, but
G-Man, I'll look him up real quick.
He's fucking nuts. I know him too, but
what does he do?
No, he has this he has these ministry, he calls it, because he's a religious preacher. It's called Preaching to the Choir Ministries. It's kind of telling the name itself, you know. Because either he's
I don't know,
talking to
I
people
guess-
that won't agree with him ever, or they're
Is he
people that
generally
already
side-
agree with him.
Or like, where does he usually lean in like political perspective?
I'm not totally sure about that. Probably right wing, but I'm not sure.
So what would you do if I said I could get Anarchy Ball into this?
Anarchy Ball,
Yeah.
I would probably be like, yes, do it. I
Well,
like
really
having
can't.
controversy.
I was just trying to see what you'd say.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know how I'm gonna get Brett Keane in here. I could
Say,
try. Hold up.
say you're fighting some atheist pleb on why, why God is real, and I'll fake being an atheist pleb for you, but it'll be pretty funny.
I don't know. I mean, he knows me, so at least he knows my face. So he'd probably be like, "Oh, I know you," and then he'll block me again because he's already blocked me once before for
What'd you do?
going on to one of his hangouts. I went to one of his hangouts and he asked us to fucking, have he asked us to look up like a fucking, just like an example of a transitional fossil. And I did, and I showed it to him, and he's like, "This is from 2006. This is old. It's been disproven already, CJ. You didn't even read the article." Da, da, da. And then fucking kicked me from the hangout and then blocked me. Yeah, because he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking piece of shit. Fuck that guy. Or I could get True Empiricism in here. He's pretty funny.
True Empiricism. Who's he?
He's another hella religious dude. Let's see. Okay, send a message to him. Veckel. Huh. Antonio Fletcher. Maybe I can get him in here too. I want to get Arcade in here. Arcade is fucking awesome. He's kind of awesome. He's he believes that the Earth is flat and that science is all fake.
Don't even bring him in here. Oh, I will leave if you do.
Really? Come on, it'd be funny.
No, I guess trying to listen to his reasoning would be hilarious.
Yeah. That's kind of what I want to do. Okay, I sent him a link. Let's see. Who else could I get in here? I'm just gonna go through all my fucking Google Plus people I'm subscribed to and just be like, "Get me, come on in."
I remember. You remember when B.O.B. came out as like a flat earther?
B.O.B. No, I never really cared about B.O.B. or anything he had to say.
Well, neither do I, but he was just like a rapper and he believed that the earth was flat. And it was a fairly funny time for like the next couple of weeks because anytime he'd post something, like I eventually just kind of gave up on it. But he would always like, whenever he'd post something, I'd always take like little bits of what he said and then like somehow twist it around into where it had to do with the flat earth or with his like flat earth thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just hilarious. It went on for like 6 months till eventually I got bored.
That's the thing. I feel like people who believe that shit, they're just gonna get hassled until they change their mind because it's stupid.
I don't even think they will change their mind. I
incredibly-
think they'll just like resent people who believe the earth is round.
Yeah. Yeah. Gmods.
Oh. Oh shit. Forgot I had this in here.
Hey, dude, you should show me your Mosin Nagant.
No, I can't. It's in the gun room. And the gun room is locked.
Oh, okay. Damn it.
Not allowed
Nah,
to.
well, yeah, I went to a couple gun stores today and I looked at some Mosins. I was kind of, I don't know. I saw they're brand new. They came in this big crate.
Well, they probably weren't brand new. They just been sitting in a warehouse forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, brand new isn't like haven't been touched. Yeah,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
covered in cosmoline and shit.
Well, that's just what makes them good right there. As long as they're slathered in cosmoline, it doesn't matter. It'll run perfectly.
Yeah.
Like this,
Well, perfectly for a Mosin Nagant, I should say.
I have this AK bayonet laying around here somewhere, and it's just like nothing but cosmoline, just completely slathered in cosmoline. It's like the handle is oily from cosmoline.
Yeah. I went and saw like some Mausers today though. There was like a M48 over there at what is it called? Alpha Omega Firearms.
Oh, you're talking about the one down in Nampa?
No, that's a different one. It's off of Garrity.
Garrity.
Or maybe that is the one. Yeah, because that's Nampa basically. Oh, so yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's just before you get on the highway, like before that J.C. Penney's and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I've been around there. My stepdad says the guy in there's a total a-hole, but other than that, it's a fairly nice shop.
Okay. I messaged Brett King.
Oh, you did? Holy crap!
Yeah. I wonder if he'll respond at all. Probably not.
Won't.
But
He probably
we'll
gets
see.
so much crap from Amazing Atheists and all those guys that he just like has built up a tolerance to it.
I think he's built up a wall around himself.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Okay, I gotta go. I'll be back in like 20 minutes, maybe.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
All right. And
All right, peace.
relentlessly message Tristan and whoever the heck else to get in here.
All right, cool. Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. All right. See ya.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is CJ and Friends Political Discussion.
I've invited multiple people into here. Hopefully, they will come in and have a good discussion with us. Not really sure who or even when they'll come in, because this is just some fucking YouTube channel with a live hangout going. So there's really, really nothing too shiny on this turd. Alrighty, let's see. Hopefully, we can get Godless Girl in here. I like Godless Girl. Oh. I think Godless has me blocked. That's awesome. All right, let's sing it. Steve McRae. Steve McRae has probably got nothing to do. Da, 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 da. Black people, yeah, black people, black people, black people, black people, black people, black people. Black people, black people, black people. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I'm done with this broadcast.